It's Alvin from Priceline Pharmacy, West Brunswick, and today we're going to talk about travel medicines. We have quite a lot of people in West Brunswick who are frequent flyers, and a common question that we get in the pharmacy is, what medication should I be taking while I'm travelling? And so I'm just going to go through a couple of those, the top ones that we recommend. So the first one that we always recommend are probiotics. So probiotics are really useful at preparing your gut should you encounter an incident overseas, especially if you're going to Asia or really any other country where you're not used to the food that you're regularly eating over here. So taking probiotics, just sort of the easiest way to think about it is to strengthen the immune system in the gut. So by taking good bacteria, it'll just protect the gut from all the foreign bacteria that you may be consuming while you're overseas. So we always recommend a shelf-stable probiotic. So that means one that doesn't need to be kept in the fridge. Many of you are familiar that you might need to keep some probiotics in the fridge, but we can recommend ones that are safe and suitable for traveling, that don't lose their potency. So probiotics, we usually recommend that you start them a couple of days before, during, and then you can take it for a week after leaving that area. So, we can also recommend ones which double up as so if you do get an attack of diarrhea or something nasty like that, we can also show you how you can use those probiotics to assist in actually getting rid of it, minimizing the symptoms, or quickly clearing up the symptoms. So probiotics is one. The second thing that we always recommend that you take are some anti-diarrheal tablets. So they always are useful to have, because you always find out at 2 in the morning that you've got the runs, and can be used in conjunction with the probiotics. So we like to recommend anti-diarrheal tablets that you don't need any water for, because they just work quickly under the tongue and you start to get the results that you need. Hand in hand with the anti-diarrheal medication are you making sure that you travel with some electrolytes. So this just prevents any dehydration, and always useful to carry, even if you're going to a place where it's pretty sunny and in a tropic area, and even also in other areas of the world. Just to ensure that you're properly hydrated, and if you have a bout of diarrhea, and that you will be able to manage that off pretty quickly. The third thing we always recommend are some hand sanitizers, the ones that you don't need any water for, so you can keep that in your handbag and your bags, and they're just the little alcohol-based ones which you can use to clean your hands. So a lot of people find that to be useful. They are the top 3 things that we recommend for when you're traveling. There are a whole host of other things that you can use in your first aid kit while you're traveling, including cold and flu tablets, anti-allergy medication, anti-allergy creams. The list just goes on. But the main thing is, if you come in to the pharmacy and speak to our pharmacist, we can talk about where you're going, and we can recommend the right products that you can use to take with you while you're on your trip. If you have any questions, please leave a question below or a comment. Please make sure that you like and share this video. And lastly, if you have any other suggestions for videos that you would like our pharmacists or our beauty advisors or our pharmacy assistants to do, please leave a note in the comments. Thanks.